This is James with WSTrades.com. I want to provide an update here on ticker ICCT or IcoreConnect. So this thing mooned, they merged with FG Merger Corp and they started to blast off like crazy. So they were ripping, looks like last Wednesday, and I think I saw them at the end of the trading day or just into after hours trading, and they're up around like 19 or 20 bucks when I was looking at them, and I was like, oh, this thing is gonna tank. Like, I went in and looked at their financials real quick. I was like, oh, they're struggling really bad. This is a good short. So I looked at them. There's no options chain. I'm like, oh, great. I'm gonna have to try to borrow shares. Tried to borrow shares. My broker told me they were not marginable. I can't borrow shares. So I was like, oh, bummer. This thing apparently got to $42 Wednesday after hours, and then it had a huge dump the next day, dumped again the next day. So yeah, I tried to get in on a short, short on this. I knew it was a good short opportunity, and I just couldn't get in. I couldn't borrow shares. They had no options. So yeah, bummer to, not have an ability to take out a short position, because that would have been a nice profit. But after looking through their financials, I was like, yeah, this is definitely not something I'm going to be buying. Let's just take a quick look here in Yahoo Finance. Profit margin, negative 97%. Operating margin, negative 78%. Return on assets, pretty ugly at negative 55%, and that's the last 12 months. The quarterly revenue growth year over year, down 7%. EBITDA is negative 4.85 million. Diluted EPS in the negative. It looks like the last 12 months they lost 87 cents a share. Total cash is pretty tiny at 68,000. Book value is in the negative, so they do not have positive stock equity here, and the current ratio is extremely low, 0.11. You can see operating cash flow the last 12 months, negative 1.76 million, and then the levered free cash flow the last 12 months is negative 489,000, which isn't that big of a number, compared to some of the stocks we look at, but when you consider they only have 68,000 on hand, they burned through almost 500,000 in the last 12 months. That kind of tells you how quickly they can run out of cash. It looks like they only have 6.62 million shares outstanding, if this is accurate. And the float is 156.3 million. So let's take a look here at some of the financial statements. The income statement here, year over year, net income common stockholders, it's negative every year and it's growing. So the negative number is growing. 2019 here, the earnings were negative 2.9 million. And then it grew to negative 3.4, 4.9, negative 6 million. So definitely not going in the right direction there year over year. Let's take a look at the cash flow statement. Operating cash flow is in the negative every year. Free cash flow in the negative every year. And let's take a look at the balance sheet here. So for the balance sheet, yeah, they've got more liabilities than they do have assets. And it used to be different. Back in 2019, they actually had more assets than liabilities, and that just shifted. So that's where your negative stock equity is coming from there. So yeah, definitely does not look like a buy to me. If you're trying to get in, if this thing starts to move again, or maybe you think it's going to pump again, good luck to you. That's not my trading style, but if you do get in and you buy in and they start to pump again, get out before the rug gets pulled, because you see what happened here when this thing ran from, I don't even know what it was trading at down here, like 17, 20 cents or like something really, really low. And then boom, it makes this huge move up to 42, which is just an insane move, really insane move. So yeah, if you're trying to catch a pump and dump, just make sure you get out with profit before the rug gets pulled. But I'll continue to keep you updated here on ticker ICCT or IcoreConnect. Please like this video. Please also subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Hit that notification bell. Appreciate you for taking the time to watch this. Talk to you soon.